We've all heard the phrase work-life balance. It's a concept that's become deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness. We strive for that elusive equilibrium, that perfect balance point where work and personal life coexist in blissful harmony. But what if this very pursuit of balance is flawed? What if the tightrope walk itself is the problem? The traditional model of work-life balance often feels like a constant juggling act. We're told to compartmentalize, to separate our professional and personal lives into neat little boxes. Yet, this separation can leave us feeling fragmented, as if we're living two separate lives that never quite mesh. It's time to move beyond this outdated paradigm and embrace a new way of thinking. Instead of striving for balance, let's aim for integration. Let's blur the lines between work and play, between professional pursuits and personal passions. Let's create lives where fulfillment is not a destination, but a constant companion, woven into the very fabric of our days. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of purpose, where your work fuels your passions and your passions fuel your work. Picture a life where the boundaries between professional and personal are so fluid that they enhance each other, where spending time with family and friends is not a distraction from work, but a vital part of your overall well-being, where mindfulness and self-care are not just weekend activities, but integral parts of your daily routine, where creativity and innovation are not confined to office hours, but flow freely throughout your day, where every small victory in your personal life fuels your professional success, and vice versa, where making healthy lifestyle choices is not a chore, but a natural extension of your integrated life, where lifelong learning and personal growth are continuous, enriching both your career and your personal life. Let's move beyond the tightrope walk and embrace a life where work and personal fulfillment are not at odds, but in harmony. A life where every moment is an opportunity for joy, growth, and connection. Let's redefine success not by how well we balance, but by how well we integrate and thrive in every aspect of our lives. Beyond the tightrope walk lies a world of endless possibilities, where true fulfillment awaits. Let's step into that world together. Imagine two bowls placed before you. One is filled with something unpleasant, perhaps dog poop to be blunt. The other brims with your favorite ice cream, a delightful treat. This, my friends, is often how we visualize work-life balance. Work represents the unpleasant, the thing we endure, while personal life holds the promise of enjoyment and reward. But is this a fair assessment? Must work always be the metaphorical dog poop we tolerate to savor the ice cream of our personal lives? This dichotomy is not only inaccurate, but also detrimental to our overall well-being. It creates a false separation, suggesting that fulfillment can only be found outside the realm of work. Instead of viewing life as a trade-off between duty and pleasure, let's explore the possibility of finding joy in both. Let's challenge the notion that work must be inherently unpleasant and seek ways to infuse our professional endeavors with passion and purpose. When we stop viewing work as a necessary evil, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. Imagine a scenario where work is not just a means to an end, but a fulfilling part of our lives. Think about the activities you love doing in your personal time. What if you could bring that same enthusiasm and joy into your work? What if your job could be a source of satisfaction and not just a paycheck? This shift in perspective can transform our daily experiences. Instead of dreading Monday mornings, we could look forward to the challenges and opportunities that the work week brings. By blurring the lines between work and personal life, we can create a more integrated and harmonious existence. This doesn't mean working all the time, but rather finding a balance where both aspects of our lives complement and enrich each other. Consider the concept of flow, a state where you are fully immersed and engaged in an activity. This state is often associated with high levels of satisfaction and productivity. What if we could achieve this state more frequently in our work? To do this, we need to rethink our approach to work. This might involve seeking out roles that align with our passions, advocating for a healthier work environment, or even starting our own ventures that reflect our values and interests. When we embrace the idea that work can be a source of joy and fulfillment, we not only improve our own well-being, but also contribute positively to the organizations we are part of. This shift can lead to more innovative, productive, and happy workplaces. So let's rethink the work-life metaphor. Let's move away from the idea of work as a necessary evil and towards a vision of a balanced, fulfilling life where work and personal time are not in opposition, but in harmony. By doing so, we can create a more satisfying and meaningful existence for ourselves and those around us. Imagine a life where your work is not merely a means to an end, but a source of genuine fulfillment. Imagine waking up each morning excited to tackle the day, energized by the knowledge that your efforts are aligned with your passions and values. This is the power of integration, the alchemy of merging your professional pursuits with your personal passions. Integration is not about cramming more activities into your already packed schedule. It's about finding alignment, about seeking out work that resonates with your core values and brings you a sense of purpose. It's about infusing your workday with moments of joy, creativity, and connection. When you genuinely enjoy what you do, the lines between work and life become beautifully blurred. Work becomes less about punching the clock and more about pursuing your passions. It's about finding that sweet spot where your skills, interests, and values intersect, creating a life that feels both meaningful and fulfilling. Section 4, Entrepreneurial Spirit, Fulfilled Souls, Finding Joy in the Hustle. Consider the entrepreneur who pours her heart and soul into building a business. She wakes up every morning with a sense of purpose, driven by a vision that only she can see. Her days are filled with meetings, brainstorming sessions, and countless decisions that shape the future of her venture. She works long hours, faces countless challenges, and rides the roller coaster of uncertainty. Each obstacle she encounters is a test of her resilience and determination. The sleepless nights and the constant pressure might seem overwhelming to some, but to her, they are part of the journey. Yet she wouldn't have it any other way. Why? Because every challenge she overcomes brings her one step closer to her dreams. The sense of fulfillment she gets from seeing her ideas come to life is unparalleled, because her work is an extension of herself, a manifestation of her passions and dreams. It's not just about making money or achieving success, it's about creating something meaningful and impactful. Her business is a reflection of her values, her creativity, and her vision for the future. Entrepreneurs often embody this integrated approach to life. They don't compartmentalize their work and personal lives. Instead, they blend them seamlessly. Their work is a natural extension of who they are, and it brings them joy and satisfaction. They don't see work as separate from their personal lives. It's all intertwined. Their passion for their work spills over into their personal lives, enriching their relationships and experiences. They find balance not by dividing their time, but by integrating their passions into every aspect of their lives. They find joy in the hustle, the challenge, the creative problem solving. Every problem is an opportunity to innovate, to think outside the box, and to push the boundaries of what's possible. The thrill of overcoming obstacles and achieving their goals keeps them motivated and inspired. Their work is not just a job, it's an expression of their authentic selves. It's a platform for them to share their unique talents and perspectives with the world. They take pride in their work because it represents who they are and what they stand for. This entrepreneurial spirit, this willingness to embrace risk and pursue one's passions, can be cultivated in any profession. You don't have to be a business owner to think like an entrepreneur. It's about having a proactive mindset, being willing to take risks, and being committed to continuous growth and improvement. It's about finding what lights you up, what makes you feel alive, and pursuing it with unwavering dedication. Whether you're an artist, a teacher, a scientist, or a chef, you can find joy and fulfillment in your work by aligning it with your passions and values. It's about finding purpose in your work, even if it falls outside the traditional definition of a dream job. It's about creating your own path, defining your own success, and finding joy in the journey. When you do what you love, the hustle becomes a source of joy and fulfillment, not a burden. Section 5. Defining your own success. The beauty of individuality. In a world obsessed with achievement and external validation, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. We measure our success against the yardsticks of others, striving for a definition of fulfillment that's been handed to us rather than one we've crafted ourselves. But here's the truth. Fulfillment is deeply personal. What brings one person joy might leave another indifferent. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to a fulfilling life. Your definition of success might look vastly different from your neighbors, your colleagues, or even your best friends. Embrace the beauty of individuality. Let go of the need to conform to societal expectations and define success on your own terms. What truly matters is not what others perceive as success, but what brings you a deep sense of satisfaction and joy. Section 6. Embracing the holistic view. Life beyond compartmentalization. The traditional work-life balance model often encourages us to compartmentalize our lives, to separate our various roles and responsibilities into neat little boxes. We're told to be one person at work, another at home, and yet another with friends. But this compartmentalization can leave us feeling fragmented, disconnected from our true selves. Instead of trying to be different versions of ourselves in different settings, let's embrace a more holistic view of life. Let's acknowledge that we are whole beings with multifaceted identities and interconnected experiences. Our work informs our personal lives, and our personal lives influence our work. When we stop trying to compartmentalize, we create space for greater authenticity and integration. We bring our whole selves to every aspect of our lives, allowing our passions, values, and experiences to flow freely between our professional and personal endeavors.